As we roll into the fall season and men are starting to think about their outfits for the next look, the idea of a stripe has become back in vogue again, and there's different types of stripes to consider in menswear. And so with a suit, you typically will either have a bead, a pin, or a rope stripe. This is an example of a shadow rope stripe. So great first stripe suit if it's been a while since you invested one. Obviously with menswear, you always want to think about color and proportion. So this particular gentleman is on the trimmer side, and that is why we went with a trimmer stripe here, very subtle as well. If you're somebody who either has a big personality or if you have a bigger chest, you would consider something that is a wider stripe. Again, men's fashion being color and proportion. This other design here is technically referred to as a featherbone, and so it'd be a way to get some vertical detail in your suit if you didn't want to go with a true stripe, although these mocha stripes here blend themselves nicely to a lot of the earth tones that we're seeing in men's fashion this fall season. So this next jacket here is an example of what you would see a stripe in a jacket, technically a blazer. So blazer is a textured material. A sport coat is generally material that has a plaid or a check in it. This is called a herringbone, and so herringbone is just a vertical design where it gives the jacket a lot of texture. This also is a heavier wool with some cashmere. The material that I just showed you as far as suiting is basically a tighter herringbone, hence the name featherbone. And so you generally see that more in suiting, whereas a wider herringbone design is something that you see more in a sport coat. If you wanted to try a different color in your outfits this season, this is a beautiful muted pastel. It's like a darker lavender that would lend itself quite nicely. So in menswear with suits, you typically will have, again, a bead, a rope, or a chalk stripe, and you want to think about your particular size when you invest in a striped suit. With a jacket, a herringbone is most often going to be your vertical line that allows you lots of versatility as far as where and when to wear it. Happy dressing, my friends.